We have a channeled message. I don't know if you're new here. This is Pink Panthers Tarot, and we are channeling the purest, most battiest messages right now. Hope everyone's having a great new year. I know the holidays are just finishing up. Oh, the sun. And I just hope that that's confirmation. I just hope that you guys are having a bright and wonderful new year. And with that being said, there are a few messages that I'm channeling for the collective. Okay, so the sun is shining super bright, and I just want to say that you guys might have had a time of a little bit of darkness. There might have been some uncertainties. I don't know why I'm picking up like a delay in a payment. You might have had a payment that was supposed to be before the new year. Maybe during the month of December, there was supposed to be a payment that you were going to receive. I'm seeing that you guys are going to receive it within the next week or two. So 1 to 2 weeks that you'll receive a payment that you were waiting on. There might have been a delay or a hard time coordinating, but you will receive it. I'm also getting that right now, Spirit wants you to focus on a routine. If you work, I'm hearing that Spirit really, really wants you to go to the gym either before or after. There might be people that are watching that might be in their mid to late 20s, in their 30s and 40s, and Spirit is saying something about, we really want you to take an hour or two before you go to work or after to work out, because you will have health that lasts a long time, and being active is really essential to you connecting with your body. It might be a great source of stress relief also. So if you go in the morning, you'll be in a great mood for work. If you go after, you'll relieve some of that tension you might feel from just working your job. If you're an entrepreneur, I'm still hearing like fit in, like let's say you work out of office like 5 days a week, or let's say you're in office 5 days a week. I'm hearing 4 to 5 days a week. Something about Asian food. Have you guys been eating a lot of Asian food? This might be like sushi or like Thai food or some kind of like Asian fusion. I'm seeing tea, like boiling tea. Spirit's saying they want you to drink more water. What else am I channeling? I feel like you might have had a really rough breakup, or maybe you were in a talking stage and it just ended really short and randomly. And Spirit is saying that they're either gonna bring a new friend, like a platonic friend, same gender or maybe a different gender. They might be bringing a new partner, or you might just have immediately after like a bunch of new people asking to go on a date with you. I don't want you to ignore this. I want you to give yourself a few days to grieve whatever breakup, but after that, Spirit really wants you to focus on your health, work, and then giving yourself the opportunity to meet new people and to branch out. But you know, really focusing on building your foundation first. So I'm seeing like a routine where you're working maybe 5-6 days, you're going to the gym 5 days, you're taking a day or two to socialize and go out, and you're drinking tea and water and eating healthy, and then eventually, you know, taking time to rest and take care of yourself. I'm seeing like bubble baths. I'm seeing like face scrubs. So you might want to, you know, get some skincare or try out some nice skincare. I'm hearing like collagen. So you guys might be using collagen. You guys might be doing a vitamin, like a multivitamin. I'm seeing that you guys are prioritizing making money, saving money, and health. I'm hearing that if a breakup recently ended, that you will shortly find new people who connect with you in a way that's more resonating. So if someone was bad at communication, or if someone was I don't know, if someone was a little bit more emotional than you, you'll find someone who might be a little less childish. I'm hearing someone who's like as eager and goal oriented as you. So let's say you've had friends where you go out and they weren't able to foot their end of the bill. You're gonna have friends that are gonna be able to pay their bill. You might go out and they just pay, and then you go out and they pay. Like, it'll be a mutual person who's on your level, who's able to match you in confidence, in everything. They're not gonna be broke if you're a go-getter. They're not gonna be like insecure if you're someone who likes to pamper. Like, you know, it's gonna be someone who matches you. What else am I saying? For the guys, I see you as the men in the collective. I see that you guys are gonna be very ambitious, and willing to take more risk in your career. Not saying quitting your job or anything like that. I mean, like, you might start investing. For any of the masculine energies, this can apply to feminine too. You might start thinking about investing your money. You might start thinking about taking up some side hustles. I see for the women, you guys might start like you know, doing little side things. Like if you like cleaning, if you like baking, you might sell goods. If you're like cleaning, you might, you know, sign up for a website and clean people houses, like as a side thing. Some of you might start doing nails. Some of you guys might start doing makeup as a little side thing. I'm seeing that this collective has a lot of hustlers. Like, you guys want to make a lot more money, and you're finding new creative ways to do that aren't going to really stress you out. I feel like this collective is a little bit more on the introverted side. So like a cleaning job, you don't have to talk to anyone. Doing, you know, things that might not really, I don't know, you don't really have to stress out. I see you guys wanting to make extra money. You guys might think of passive ways to make money. I'm seeing that, whether it's stocks, or you might want to open a new company and, you know, do things like that. So I'm definitely seeing that being a huge part in your new year. I see that you guys are going to develop a new sense of style. So for my feminines, I'm really seeing you guys decide on a new aesthetic. You might change your hair. I don't know why I'm seeing you guys just changing everything for the new year. And I'm hearing self-dates. And this is for the feminine and masculine. I'm seeing you guys go out of your way to create memories for yourself. So if you're someone who shops online, like you go Amazon everything, right? Or if you go on the online store and order shipping, I'm seeing you guys decide to go to a shopping center. Or I see you guys decide to go to a vintage store or to go to an outlet mall. Like, I see you guys going out and doing these things instead of shipping. And I don't know why I heard like COVID reset. Like, I feel like you guys have been maybe like doing a lot of internal work since COVID, and you know, more of like an introverted space for those years, and now it's like a cocoon. I'm hearing the new 2016. Like, you guys might be really on that. Like, you guys will go out to the mall instead of ordering Amazon and Uber Eats and all that. I see you guys going to the mall more, going to the shopping center. I see you guys like going to eat, like a solo date, like going out to eat with yourself before you go shopping. I see you guys opening up to invitations. I see you guys like going out with friends and like being open to making new friends. I'm seeing you hitting up your friends more and just creating more of a rounded life where you're not bed rotting. I see some of you. You need to stop. You're not bed rotting. We don't know her. 2026, we don't know her. Bed rotting, who is that? We're not doing that. But I definitely see you guys being like, oh, okay, like one day to myself, bubble bath, face mask, Sex in the City marathon, girlfriends marathon. Like, I see that. Even for the guys, I see you guys, you know, getting your hair cut, going home, relaxing, getting a massage, maybe getting a massage gun, and just like clearing your mind. Like, you might just dub hanging with your boys and just be like, oh, like, I just need a day to just decompress, get a massage, like, you know, relax, you take a shower, put the fan on, all of that. And for my girls, the bubble baths, the Clinique, all of that, I see that. And then you're working, you're getting that gym in, and then you're saying yes to just going out. And even if you're not going out, you need to get a new bed sheet, you need to get a new pair of jeans. You're going out, you're eating alone before you go. Like, I see this very like not soft life because you're getting things done, but I see this very like productive, like it's a me era kind of thing. So I'm excited for that for you guys. I love that energy for you guys. I don't know why I keep hearing though, like there's a breakup recently, but it's gonna be one of those things where you're bouncing back from a breakup, but it's gonna be like not focused on them. I'm seeing some of you guys maybe trying to make that side hustle money so you could go to school or start like a business. I feel like you guys are going to be more open to expressing yourselves. I feel like a lot of people have been battling you to express yourself. Like, there's a lot of people who see your light and want you to like stop expressing yourselves. I keep hearing like you're so good and you don't care, so we want to hide you. Like, I keep seeing like a Ken doll or like a Barbie doll, and you just shine so bright, or you're working out and slowly becoming more attractive, or you're like leveling up, and there's people who see that and that you're serious, and they want to put you in a shelf so that no one can see you. And this might be something that the collective has struggled in childhood, maybe that you were tried to be humbled, or people were trying to silence you or pressure you, like beat the expression out of you. I just see it like as you're growing up, you're very outspoken and unapologetic and very like, very out there, and people trying to beat that out of you. I keep seeing like a collective of like older people looking at you as their superior and trying to silence you. And I just want to say, like, this collective is really going to merge and be very intentional about doing the opposite. So if someone wants to silence you, you're going to speak up. If someone doesn't want you to post, you're going to start posting like crazy. If someone wants to make fun of your outfit, you're going to wear a crazier one the next day. If someone wants to make you feel bad about your appearance, you're going to go to the gym and go all out. Like, I see you guys kind of tired of these antics and finally seeing it for what it is and saying, you know what? I know that I'm not where I want to be, but even at the level I am now, I am a force. And people will not always like how rapidly you are evolving. But let that be a fuel. You're going to be like, you know what? They don't like it because they don't do it. They don't like me doing it because they don't do it. And you're going to have a new perspective. You're going to be like, you know what? I have always been a talkative person, and maybe I stopped doing that because people try to make me feel bad or try to humble me or try to put you down. And I think instead of being so isolating and to yourself, I think this is a year, and I'm having throat problems. So there's somebody or a few people, yeah, a few people in your life. This might be actually your community, like where you live. There's a lot of people in your energy who just don't want you to speak and express yourself. Like, you might not be where you want to be physically. You might not be where you want to be in your career, but your voice threatens a lot of people because they have been humbled and put down and beat out of all the creative beat out of them. So when you speak, it's like they feel so, I feel like envy, like this, like they don't want you to talk. They don't want you to talk. And I know that's a frustrating thing, and I know that it's hard, but Spirit really wants you to just not give a flop and just talk, express yourself, go to those places, wear that outfit. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store. I don't care if you're going to get a roll of toilet paper. You can wear that gown. You can wear that thing that you want to wear. You can do your hair that way. Don't give in to that. So all I keep hearing is stand your ground. If you feel like you maybe are considering shifting settings, I'm hearing that the most important thing is that you stand your ground the first time. So you might not necessarily need to leave a setting or anything like that, but if you feel like people are intimidated by you, use your discernment. But Spirit is wanting you to stand your ground. Like, I know protecting your energy, like, is, ideal. Like, people in the spiritual community are always like, protect your energy. Don't let people be around you. But also there is a duality where you need to be able to stand your ground. You can't always isolate to prevent an exchange. Sometimes you need to stand your ground and be unapologetic. When you hold the power and people try to dim you, you need to exert the power. Like, if you know you are the force in the room, someone comes in to try to test you or humble you, you need to stand in your force. They have not, I'm hearing, they did not do the work in order to have the authority over you to tell you what you can or cannot be or do. If you have an employee and the owner of the company comes and the employee feels intimidated by their level of success, as the owner of the company, are you going to be offended if, let's say, they make fun of your shirt? Are you going to cower down, or are you going to say and remember that the shirt that you have is high quality, that you built a legacy? You can't let minute people who have already not, and this is not an offense to any employees. I'm saying that you can't let people who haven't accomplished what you have tell you your worth. The same thing, if the boss came to you and you're an employee, but you have a goal, you have a plan, you have an idea for a bigger company, you cannot let that make you feel smaller, that this person's presence is there. You have to be comfortable in your power. And that's what I'm getting for this new year. The more that you come to terms and are unapologetic about your presence and your light and your divinity, the more opportunities will flow to you, the better people will come. All of these things will happen because you decided that you're not going to suppress, and you're not going to challenge, and you're not going to dim, and you're not going to reject. You're not going to reject God's blessings that He's trying to give you. If a person comes in your life and you really like them, you're not going to reject yourself from that experience. If you decide to go to the gym and you found a really good gym, you're not going to reject the opportunity to go there often. You're not going to reject to eat healthier and have better health. You're not going to reject putting yourself out there in new careers or doing that side hustle. You're not going to reject any of the blessings out of fear, out of anxiety. I'm hearing like something about a rejection challenge. Like, God wants you to send as many applications, as many like just put yourself out there in an extreme way. I know why I'm hearing God wants you to do a rejection challenge. Like, hit up a bunch of people for gigs, hit up a bunch of new opportunities, go to the gym, go up to, like, He wants you to just do stuff like that. I don't know why I'm hearing like look up rejection challenge, like a rejection challenge. I've seen it float around, but God wants you to do stuff like that. Like, He wants you to be very firm on putting yourself out there this year and being unapologetic. I'm also like visioning Rihanna, her anti and unapologetic albums. Something about those 2 years is significant. Maybe like fashion that you wore those 2 years, you might start wearing it again. I'm seeing pink. I'm seeing rainbows. I'm seeing a bow, like a pink bow. I'm seeing a clock, maybe a new watch, like someone bought a new watch, or you might get a new watch. I'm seeing going to the gym, jumping jacks, like cardio. I'm seeing a latte. Asian food is significant. Matcha, ginger, like a ginger shot. I'm seeing a jug of water, so you might want to drink more water. I'm seeing a clock. I don't know. I see seeing a clock. Something about scheduling. I see you guys taking care of yourself. I see a stained glass window. You might go to church. I'm seeing a repair shop, so maybe you have to take your car to get work done on it soon. You might be doing a side hustle, or you might want to do a side hustle, or make passive income to take care of any bills, any repairs. I'm seeing waxing, so you guys might start grooming yourself better. Somebody might be intimidated by the way that you carry yourself. I keep stuttering and about self-care. Like someone's really intimidated about how you look. I see dates. I see something casual though, like TGI Fridays. Like you might go to Outback Steakhouse. Something about like a blue margarita. I don't know. Guys, I'm just channeling this stuff. I'm seeing like going on a walk, so you might go hiking. I'm seeing like cosmetics. You might do like a red lipstick, again tied back to Rihanna. You might start dressing better. I don't know. I'm seeing like something about sensuality. Like you might start taking pics of yourself. You might do lingerie. I don't know. I'm seeing like Victoria's Secret. I'm seeing like basketball for the guys. You might start doing basketball indoors with your friends. I don't know. I'm seeing like you guys making an effort to get together with your friends. So like a pool hall, a pool table for the guys. I see you guys going to the gym, basketball, pool. I see you guys something about high protein. I don't know why I'm seeing maybe you guys might do like a weekend. You might drive to a different city or take a flight to a different city for like a weekend just to clear your mind. I feel like you might be getting over like, I don't know why, a breakup, maybe a job loss, maybe, I don't know what it is, but you're going to bounce back like ridiculously fast. Like I see like 2 to 3 days, literally just like a weekend. You might just do something for yourself and then get over it and then go back to like grinding. This collective is not very, like, you guys are very evolved. So I'm just seeing that. And starting off the new year, I think the best approach is for you to be more open, carefree, and willing to put yourself out there. I really feel like this new year is gonna feel like 2016, 2012. Like you might start like wearing stuff like that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, like concerts, stuff like that. But I feel like this year is really going to be more of a work hard, play hard kind of year for you. And I'm just so excited. I really hope that you guys resonated with this message. Please leave a comment below if any of this resonated with you. If you did like this message, please like, subscribe, and comment below a heart to let me know that you enjoyed it. Yes, and I'll have messages like this posted more frequently, so stay tuned for that. I might start posting like 2 to 3 more times a week. And thank you so much for tapping into Pink Panthers Tarot. And this is Pink signing off.